KwaZulu-Natal has arrived at the family home of his future wife, Ntokozo Mayisela, in Newcastle in northern KwaZulu-Natal. The visit forms part of Lobola ceremony where, in Zulu tradition, the families exchange gifts to conclude Lobola negotiations. Mayisela will become the king's first wife once all Lobola processes have been completed. Last year, King MisuZulu began Lobola negotiations by sending a delegation to start those Lobola talks with Mayisela family. Insiders say that once the Lobola negotiations have been concluded, Mayisela is expected to take her place at the King's Palace, Royal Palace in Nongoma, after the marriage. At the same time, the Zulu King is said to have also started Lobola negotiations in Eswatini with the family of Nozizwe Mulela. Some believe Mulela will be King MisuZulu's second wife. His father, the late monarch King kaZwelithini, had 6 wives.
Okay, what you can see right now is I'm about the regiment here as well, but I want to show you the maidens that you just saw earlier on. They are part of the delegation of Makoti, the bride. They are here accompanying the bride. They are called Umketo, so they are here. I think they're gonna go over to the Zulu King, MisuZulu kaZwelithini, and greet him and just speak to him maybe about what is happening. They are from the delegation of the bride here in Newcastle. They are busy entertaining the people in this ceremony after they've exchanged the gifts, after the both delegations have exchanged gifts. So they're moving over to Zulu King, MisuZulu kaZwelithini, to pay their respects to the Zulu King. So as I said, they'll be moving over to Zulu King, MisuZulu kaZwelithini, sitting over there with the rest of the Zulu delegation, royal household delegation, just to express their sentiments over to the Zulu King. So now the ceremony, as you can see, is continuing. A Zulu mat has been laid on the ground. Okay, we'll just let the events unfold as you see them.
Yabona la bese khona phambili Twana namakhosi ngibona ngathi amakhosi la yana aseNdlunkulu abenze baqede kodwa emva kwalokho zocela isigaba seNdlunkulu ezalisilo bisiphuma umsebenzi wayo emva kwalokho ngicele.
Okay, just briefly, what's going to happen? So I was just saying, I believe what's going to happen right now is the delegation from the bride's family is going to ask a member of the Zulu royal household to come over and receive a gift, a symbolic gift, in that space that you see there on the ground. Let's just follow what's happening. And the gifting ceremony, as you can see, is happening right now. The families are gifting one another.
sinika isigaba sokuba zizokwenza okufanele.
In a ceremony called Umebo.
Bana bazolandela. Ngicela nje kube nilandelane ngokusho kwami. Kukhona lapha engiyoyidedela khona ke sekungena bonke bebengangenanga kodwa ake silande uluhlu phelele. Lo muntu phela ngifuna ukukhuluma nginqamuke mina.
So that was the delegation, the gentleman that you just saw there were from the royal family presenting the gifts to the delegation of the bride here from Newcastle. So the princes have just presented their gifts to the maidens delegation, the delegation from the bride in this Umabo ceremony. And as you can see, it's not only just gifts, there's also money that is being presented. And the more the money is a symbol of that maybe the bride to be is has greater value. So that money will go straight to the bride herself after the ceremony is finished. Okay, they are now unwrapping those gifts, which I think are the blankets. They've just taken out that blanket, which will be gifted to one of the members of the royal family. Usually what happens, as you can see before I continue, the money is now that has been gifted to the bride-to-be has now been taken out. It's been put in that container, that bag which was containing that blanket. The blanket itself, as I was about to say, usually is given to somebody, that's wrapped around to somebody who's going to be gifted with that particular gift, which is the blanket, and he's going to take it, and the gift exchange is going to continue in a similar vein. Gifts of blankets and other items are going to exchange hands now. They are now moving over to the delegation of MisuZulu King. That is the delegation from bride-to-be. To greet the delegation from the royal family and present their gifts as well. The princesses, the wives of the king, as you can see, are standing up to come and greet the delegation from the bride. And now they are taking them back to receive their gifts in this ceremony of Umabo. In this ceremony of Umabo, which is well underway here in Newcastle, Prince MisuZulu kaZwelithini is exchanging gifts with his bride-to-be. His bride-to-be Ntokozo Mayisela. They'll be exchanging gifts here at the sports ground in Newcastle. So members of the royal household, the queens, are about to receive their gift now from the bride's family. As you can see, they've joined together now, and that's symbolic a ceremony of Umaba, joining the two families before the big wedding takes place. The ceremony, which is a formality, of course, before the couple gets married officially. It's a packed stadium, of course. Crowds of people from around the area coming here to witness this occasion, which is symbolic in the MisuZulu nation. The new king taking his first wife, his wife to be. Now, as you can see, the ceremony continues. Members of the royal household are planting their gifts now, some of which include money and other gifts as well. And this is going to take some time because all of them, I think all of them want to express their appreciation through these tokens, these gifts. Just how much I think they appreciate the new member of the family to be. And the ceremony is well underway. This symbolic ceremony joining together King MisuZulu, kaZwelithini, and his bride-to-be Ntokozo Mayisela of Newcastle. The throngs of people coming to witness this historic occasion. And as you can see, the ceremony is just getting underway. People are energetic, singing songs and praise, saying that this is our lovely daughter, the delegation from the bride's family, saying that maybe they should not just forget how beautiful a person is the bride-to-be Ntokozo Mayisela, Prince Ntokozo Mayisela. So they've just concluded presenting their gifts, that is members of the Zulu royal family. They've just presented it, and now they're heading over to the Zulu king, where King MisuZulu is seated at. And the king himself is just looking on, admiring what's happening. Maybe admiring his work, the work that he started formally last year, when he sent that delegation to pay Lobola to Princess Mayisela. And now that the ceremony is about to be finished before, as we expect, the two are going to get married later on. That is Princess Ntokozo getting married later on to King MisuZulu, kaZwelithini. And then, as you can see, the delegation from the bride is slowly moving on, proceeding to where We are going to receive other members of the royal family to come and present them as well with their gifts, because it's a huge delegation, so you can expect the ceremony to last quite long, because it's a huge delegation from the royal family. They're approaching the delegation of the Zulu king to receive other members who can possibly present them with gifts in this Umabo ceremony. Because earlier on, as you remember, the first venue that we were in at the Mayisela family, it was the king that presented gifts there, gifts which included another trench of cows, cattle, which are not part of the Lobola. The Lobola, we believe, Lobola negotiations were completed last year, but this was just an additional gift, the head of cattle that was presented this morning, along with other gifts that were presented by the king. Before he arrives here in Newcastle, he arrived later on. He was not part of that delegation. He had sent his delegation men who presented him, along with the princes and princesses who were there as well as part of the delegation, to present those gifts at the Mayisela home earlier this morning. As things are proceeding right now, we're going to see shortly the second group from the royal household that is going to go over and also present their gifts to the bride's family, which will also show their appreciation of how much they appreciate the soon-to-be member of the Zulu royal family. Those are the princesses coming over to also present their gifts. They are about to present their gifts as well to the delegation of the bride. They'll receive their gifts now. The ceremony is going to continue like this, but for now, we'll take you back to the studio.
All right, thank you very much there to Lani, who is in Newcastle and KZN for us, of course, where that traditional ceremony is currently taking place. All right, let's move on to other news. And ANC delegates at the 13th Mpumalanga Elective Conference have voted for Mandla Ndlovu as the party's new provincial chairperson. The results of the elections were announced earlier today at the provincial conference in Emalahleni. Ndlovu has beaten Lucky Indinesa with 440 votes. Lucky Indinesa got 278 votes against Ndlovu's 440.